Hello, hello, everyone. Gulp. Yay! Oh, it's finally out! You finally saw it! Oh, thank goodness. I have been sitting on that for a little bit. I've been working my butt off after I got sick, struggling to finish it as fast as possible, but happy Valentine's Day. And that was my little Valentine's gift for you. That cover of Conventions of a Rotten Girl by Santone. I loved it. When I heard it, I knew I wanted to cover it, and it just kind of lined up with Valentine's Day thematically and the timing of it. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Super fun. Oh my god, I'm already missing stuff. What the heck is this, guys? Kame Hall, thanks for the 6 months. Pure Cinema, thank you. Lee, thanks for 6 months. How many letters in Fundashi? Fundashi? What is that? Isn't that one? Ah! Violet, thanks for the $5! Great job on the cover, boss. Sorry I can't stick around for the rest, but hope you have a great Valentine's with the rest of the operatives. Tell director I hope they can be my Valentines. Violet, thank you so much. I will pass that on to the director. I think he's married though, I'm not sure. Lee, thank you for the 6 months. How many letters in Fundashi? Because I ate. I see. Vizodi, thanks for 6 months. Oh my god, guys. For the 6 months, guys, I saw Yaoi and blacked out what happened. So you liked it? Yeah? We want that Donkey. Holy crap, you guys. Oh, what? Oh my god! Hold on, let me post my little... I have a second clip to announce the video fully. Noni, thanks for the $10! Thanks for the dono. Awesome cover. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so glad you guys liked it. I was furiously drawing away night and day. Oh, I'm so happy it turned out. I'm so happy. So we want to do a little chat just because, you know, we were going to do a karaoke and talk about it, but I realized that if we did a karaoke, the VOD would be lost, and if anyone wanted to hear me talk about it or see the little art I'm going to show you, that they wouldn't be able to, so I thought we'd do a separate stream. Dreamy, thanks for the $20! CaspurrCatacini, absolute man. I can't believe you did everything again. Otsuchini on the cover. Thank you for using my art, and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Dreamy. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm gonna post this video. Thank goodness. I've been you guys know I've been kind of out of it with the singing. I got sick, and it's just I've been all over the place with my singing, and I haven't done a public karaoke in a while, and so it's a very interesting song to kind of jump back into it, because it's a very wacky song. But I think it was the perfect, one of the perfect song choices for me to do. Very, almost theatrical, wacky. So I'm glad you guys liked it. So, you saw the little Randon cameo. I don't think he's seen it yet. He's obviously on the book in the beginning. But I asked him, I was like, hey, is it okay if I put you a little cameo? And I told him exactly what the cover was. You know, I was like, I'm going to cover this new Miku song. It's called this. Can I put you, can I do a little cameo? And he's like, oh, LOL, yeah, sure. They'll love that. But I don't think he understood what exactly I was going to show, right? But let me hold on. Let me pull up the images here, because I know it flashed by quick on the screen. I know you guys wanted to take a closer look at it. Hopefully this doesn't get me banned or anything. So I don't think he knew that I was going to be drawing him in such a way. Tatas are censored, so it's okay. Definitely. So I don't know if he was watching then. I don't know if he's eating dinner, but I'm sure he will come back and he will see himself on Twitter eventually. You look so demure. Of course, I would be the demure one. Definitely. Oh my god, I'm so behind on all these. Vizodi, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Kyo, thanks for the 6 months. My goodness. Andy, thanks for 6 months. Noni, thanks for the 5 gifted. Noni, thank you. Lee, thanks for the super chat. You put the fun in Fundashi. The files? Sure, I'll upload a Google Drive link to the on the members community post, as well as the members/subs channel on Discord. Omega, thanks for 6 months. Congrats on the cover cast. Can't say, but I want to at least drop my free super. Thank you, Omega. Purple Lion. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh, thank you. Fire Bear, thanks for 6 months. Congrats on the cover, it was glorious. Moo, thanks for 6 months. Congrats on the cover release months. Thank you. HT, thanks for 6 months. Yeah, you know, scope creep is a common occurrence here at Meow HQ. I was just gonna cover it with this image. Let me see. So many files. You could see the Randon Dojin right there. Just this one. And it was gonna have lyrics or something. Moo, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Wow. Thank you. HG, thanks for 6 months. Reverie, thanks for the 6 months. Thank you guys. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you. Lane, thanks for 6 months. Jack, thanks for 3 months. Alpaca, thanks for the 5 months. Just a single Randon Dojin. Well, okay, listen, I worked hard. I drew a bunch of art, but I couldn't make, like... I wanted to make a cover for each individual book, but that would have been crazy. Oh yeah, right there. You see? My head was covering it. Show covers. Hold on, I'm going to attempt to catch up right here. Matcha Beaver, thanks for 6 months. Ramen Lover, thanks for 6 months. Momichi, thanks for 2 months. Happy Valentine's. Lumafall, thanks for 6 months. JY, thank you. Usangi, thanks for super chat. Ella Birds. Hyokochi, thank you. Aiwa, thank you for the 3 months. Cover was so fun. Great work, dude. You're a beast. It wasn't easy, let me tell you. I was drawing like... I was worried I was going to give myself like carpal tunnel. My wrist started hurting, but... So there is... something that got cut it was... This might be easier if I just show it on Clip Studio, actually. Let me bring that up instead. That'll be easier. Yes. Excuse me, I have so many files, so many tabs open right now. So this got cut. It was well, because I actually had more time. I ended up being like, oh, I'm gonna make a few images and it's gonna be whatever. But I ended up deciding to just recreate it as much as I could. Obviously, it's not a one-to-one, but there was a scene of... Get back on there. Of me hitting you guys. That got cut. I just couldn't find a spot for it. But I think what I replaced it was this scene. Unlock dun 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 dun. There is one mistake, and maybe I shouldn't even point this out because then you will be unable to not see it. There's one single mistake I made, and I wanted to take down I wanted to re-upload the Premiere page, but I already linked the Premiere page with the hair down. Yes, I thought it'd be funny to... It's the first time I've ever drawn myself without the braid, but I thought that was like I thought you would find that oddly lewd, even though it's not like a inherently explicit thing. You sickos. There's one mistake, and I think it will gnaw at me for the rest of my life. On this scene, I don't know why something happened with the clipping, and the red right here clipped into the dark coloring of the glove, and I was literally tearing my hair out thinking, should I take down the Premiere, the waiting room, and completely re-upload it? But I said, nah, whatever. But now I've made you cognizant of it, but it's gnawing at me. This is my way to atone for it. Also, did you notice it's supposed to be me playing a tavern simulator? I have the beer and the sausage. Oh my god, I'm so behind still. Aquino, thanks for the 5 gifted, Aquino. For Dandy, 5 more gifted. And Kyo, thanks for the super chat. Thank you so much. Set up that yaoi paddle emote as a Twitch alert. You're sick. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, I can show you. Oh god, I'm gonna crack open this file. Oh man, we're taking up so much time here. I was supposed to move on to the karaoke here in like 7 minutes, which you'll have to forgive me because I was spending all day. What was I even doing? Oh, I was making something. Spoiler alert. I was making some art for the karaoke that you'll see here in a little bit, but I didn't get to practice. But we got the cover out. I want to show you what I was talking about. I'm gonna mute it, actually, so this font doesn't get copyrighted. But does it not show up? Ah! Oh my god! You get to see my mess here. just to show you, this was... I'm really proud of... I told you, you know, I was like, hey guys, look, you're gonna want to see this. You want to be there for the premiere. I don't often, like, set the expectations so high with my projects. You know, I kind of let them speak for themselves, and I kind of like, yeah, whatever, you guys will see it. But this time around, like, I knew I cooked up something special for you guys. I'm glad it really paid off. Ruri, thanks for super chat. I have that color glitch with CSP2. If you manage to find a layer that caused that glitch to resize your image a tiny bit, it'll be fixed somehow. Ah, so wait, so it's not my fault? That makes it better than if it was some kind of weird glitch. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, here. My computer's gonna explode. Ah. Ginger Snaps, thanks for super chat. You are seriously so talented. Oh, that's so sweet. Super impressed you drew all this. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you for the cover. You did fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I worked really hard. So this got cut, but let me hide the text as well. I think you guys would have liked this. Also, the little reference too. It's a blurred out version of Sasunaru fanfics on fanfiction.net scrolling in the background. The best part, are you kidding? Well, it was, the thing is, I came onto a weird problem. That was, I recreated it, and it's not a perfect recreation, mind you. I mean, it's probably the most faithful version out of all the covers out there, and probably will be forever, because I don't think anyone could justify spending the money to recreating it. But thankfully I'm just crazy and I did it myself. But that being said, it's not perfect, but what I found was it was weird to have it be a recreation, but this one part was like not at all similar. It was a clashing. It was weird. It was weird atmospherically. I didn't like it, so I redid it with this part. I know what you want, sickos. Let's go back to the art. Oh, big shout out to I was asking for buckles in the Discord. I don't know if you remember, but I think now you know why, right? Because of the drop part. This part. That's why. Shout out to Big Ham for the emotes and Buckles for the twerking operative. I made good use of this twerking operative. Also, I think most of you noticed, but bakespatago.exe. Did anyone catch this? That's the JO crystal. I'm pretty proud of that little... That's funny. The JO crystal. That's what that is. That's so funny, isn't it? That's what that is. Some people don't know the lore. I mean, this is probably the most... The weird tension... Like, we're not even touching each other, but the weird tension makes this scene's probably the most sexual scene. More so than even, like, my ass being out right here, you know? I kept re-recording this part. I just can't stop! Because every time I listened to it, I kept reminding myself of Squidward, and I keep remembering when you guys tell me I scream like Squidward, and all I could hear was Squidward. And I kept re-recording it, but each version that did not sound like Squidward sounded worse than the Squidward version, so I just kept the Squidward version. Let's look at some more art. Yeah, so I mean this part with the dumpy shot, it cuts to like 3 different pictures in the original. I just kept it to 1. It was just I had to pick and choose where I wanted to not make it 100% faithful just for the sake of time. This was done maybe like 3 weeks, but this was a sketch of one of the ones that got cut. Upload this. I'll upload all these. Oh, there's this part where this part actually, same thing with the last scene. It takes up in the original. There's a scene that comes before it that's like, in my dreams they're turning up the heat, and there's a bunch of like, they're like shirtless wearing aprons, and in my version they were gonna be all of my furry love interests, but that got cut and they're all gonna have chili dogs. But I just, you know, I ran out of time. I had to choose and pick where I had to spend my time. But I thought you guys would like... Oh, this version's not up to date. Did you like this? Lee, thanks for the super chat. Can I have permission to finish drawing that tied up sketch? You can draw whatever you want. I'll give you permission. The Meow HQ part. I knew that was very early on. I knew I wanted to do that in the in my version. Student council breathing down my, and I was like, oh, it's got to be the Meow HQ members. I mean, it was, yeah, you know, Sawtone's like a professional editor, probably using like, I don't know, either Blender or Adobe After Effects. I'm not sure. They're really a great creator, music and art and the editing. I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did the editing, but like, I don't know how they did it. Maybe they did do it similar to me, but in the typical fashion, CaspurrCatacini, all he did was just draw each frame and import it. Painstakingly. That's why yesterday I said I wanted to learn Blender, because there's like, I learned, and this is good for my growth as a creator, like there are these effects that I was like, oh, this is probably like an effect that they did, but so like lightning, okay, we need lightning, okay, but I am not that smart, so I just animated the lightning and dragged it in. Never say never. And that was my technique for pretty much the entire video. Ah, this was interesting. I have never used screen tones before in Clip Studio, but it's like what Clip Studio was made for originally. It was like a manga program, and there's all these little features that I've never used, one being screen tones. Not that I did it professionally by any means, but I wanted that like manga look, doujin look, and so I drew these. This is insane, boss. Do you know that? This was pretty... I felt dirty drawing this, definitely. It was sick. This is sick. You're sick. Yeah, and Sawtone actually, I you know, I've listened to a few of their songs. I don't know much about them, but just researching like this music video, paying attention to the little things, not only the music, because I obviously covered it and I had to like really listen, break it down, and do the harmonies and all that. Sawtone thankfully provides most of that for anyone to take a look at, but it was still just having to sing over it and just like really listening to the song, breaking it down, and doing that for the music, but then also the visual side. I really was like really impressed. Sawtone's like incredibly talented. The 3D stuff as well, that it's kind of what inspired my 3D thing. I mean, on this scene, I think Sawtone just does the 3D animation themselves as well. I obviously just tried to mimic it in 2D style. I did what I can with the time I had, but they're incredibly talented. Ah, yes, this, right? Donkey Wen. Ioya, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Caspurr. I'm so happy to hear your Rotten Girl cover. I'm glad. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like a rated R Donkey? Surely not, right? I mean, that would be sick. I'll definitely, not every single image, like I'm obviously not going to include like this in the Google Drive, but all of the standalone art images I'll upload. Here's the shot of you guys, the statue. Also, I'm so Marvel brain rotted. This scene here, it's driving me crazy. Also, that's my favorite. I don't know if you really like caught that, but that's my favorite line that I sang. I hit it with a little bit of rasp on it. Driving me crazy. I thought that was like the best part of it for me vocally. But I'm so Marvel brain rotted because this, all I kept thinking of was Doctor Strange. The Eye of Agamotto. His shield, the Doctor Strange shield. All I could think about was that when I was drawing this scene. Yeah, it just, you know, my ambition is good for you guys because this was after the original image, which was just supposed to be, where is it? Just supposed to be this. I was like, well, let me make it 2 scenes. Like, it's gonna be the intro, and then the rest of the video is just gonna be this shot. And then I was like, oh, what would be fun if I could add the little operatives to the chant, right? And then I was like, oh, I could animate, and then it just, I kept recreating it, and I was like, well, now it's weird because half the video is recreating the video, and then the other half of the video is not. So I either need to make it completely recreated or not at all, like a still image, right? It would have been weird to be half and half. I needed to either just have a still image with subtitles or it needs to be like all the way. And so I decided all the way, I guess. Don't expect this often. That was a lot of work. And not that I don't want to work hard, but I can't be doing that all the time. So lower your expectations from this moment. Dark Wizard Lily, thanks for the super chat. Congrats on the new cover. I loved everything about it and the unique things you did to your vocals, editing, the art. So happy you did a Vocaloid song that works with your vocals. Hope to hear more EN covers. Yeah, that is my first Vocaloid song that I've covered, or even a remotely attempted to sing. Oh yeah, I know you guys. You want this to be real so bad. What's here? Huh? What's going on down here? You'll never know and you'll never see it. The thing is, that can never happen because, you know, the thing is, like, when it's like this, you guys are like, you're sick, lol, lol. But if I did it for real, you would see it. And when it's laid out in front of you, you'd be like, that's gross. Like, it's not like, you're sick, haha, lol. You'd be like, I don't want to watch you anymore. That's fucking gross. JY, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. X Legendary Hero, thanks for super chat. Good video and song. Also, I played this Unbreakable with my family visit shortly, and I had to quickly close it and play it on lunch to finish it. Yeah, it's pretty degenerate. And actually, when I don't think you even grasp it like the way I watched the original, obviously, and you watched the original and my version, but having to break it down and recreate it, it's actually way more sick than I feel people are even giving credit for. Like the scenes, it's pretty degenerate. It's like right on the edge, like, because this scene right here, there's a shot of the same in, you know, in the original, and I was looking at the frame and I was like, whoa, this is pretty hardcore. That's a pretty hardcore scene. I'm gonna draw it now. Do you see the slight? Do you see the you sickos will appreciate this. Do you see the slight, like, coloration of the areolas? Yeah, you guys are sick. I bet you did, sickos. Thank you again for tuning into it. And music projects, you guys know, are important to me, so I like to have fun with it. I try not to take it too seriously, but thank you for giving me a platform to trying it out and being able to do these projects and stuff with you guys. Thank you for drawing Randon so beautifully. I still wonder what he thinks. I wonder what he's gonna say about this. I'll make another post promoting the video like tomorrow with some screen caps, and maybe he'll see that. Yep, karaoke is going to be on Twitch too. In fact, we went over time just to right. Thanks for the donut. Wow, $50. That's crazy. Amazing job on the cover, boss. Can't overstate how awesome it was. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. That's so nice of you. All right, guys. We have a karaoke to do. I'm a little scared, I'll be honest. It's right. Thank you again. It's been a while, and I'm trying out some new songs that I barely got to practice. But we'll give it a shot. So I'm gonna end here. There's a different stream page on YouTube, and on Twitch it'll just restart, and it will be an unarchived one. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again for listening to the cover. I'm gonna end and start it up. Maybe you could give the cover another listen, huh? In the meantime, Riz, thank you for the $20. Funds for the CSPX subscription, so you can... Wait, what? You can animate a whole MV in CSP instead of importing frame by frame. Oh, Riz, thank you. No, it's a time thing. It's an efficiency thing. It's not... Thank you, Riz. Okay, guys. I'll see you in a bit, okay? It's gonna take a little time for me to change my little setup here to sing, so go and give that cover another listen, yeah? I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.